Hello everyone, it's SK95. Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Last time, we managed to get over to the end of this Mechonis factory, and finally we're going to go up to Agniratha. So, let's go up there. I also changed Fiora's design because I'll admit that design gets a little distracting. Also, I'm switching around the party because we've used them too much. As much as I don't want to use Dunban, there is a heart-to-heart required for later that's completely missable if I don't do this. So, let's go into this.
Advance, Nopon heroes!
I see you finally decided to show up. Let's see if we can bust these rust buckets like last time.
Think we can do it?
We'll get them. With this many troops on our side, we don't even need Shulk's help.
You're telling me you're more worried about the kid's schedule? Kinda soft for you, Atharan.
Shut up! Get moving!
Division 4, defend the barrier. Division 6, assist any wounded Homs.
Bring it on! These Hyentia may be a bunch of sissies, but they've got some pretty nifty gear!
That idiot! He'll get his head knocked off at this rate! Ha!
Keep it up! Show everyone the power of the Nopon! Go, Nopon, go! Fight like a Hirapon, Ricky!
It appears we have gained the upper hand.
Sire, if we hold our current position, a great victory is within our grasp.
It is still too early to come to that conclusion. The enemy still has hidden forces.
Your Highness, enemy reinforcements approaching from above. It's a face squadron.
They're here. Divisions 1 to 3, continue supporting the Homs, and encircle the faces.
Your Highness, think of yourself!
Once the Vanguard has been eliminated, we must join the fight. Better that than die as cowards. Move!
Ha! Stick this in your exhaust pipe and smoke it! Who hasn't had a taste yet? Eat this! Should have stayed at home, lousy junk bots.
They're doing rather well. I do so enjoy a good show. But they have yet to unleash their power and fulfill their true potential.
Deadbeat drones! Come out and face us like real machines! I'll sort out the lot of you, scum!
So, while we're going up to the factory transport of the landmark, the entire fight is still going on in Sword Valley, which is why we can't go back there. And we're actually at the place we need to be at. Welcome to Mechonis' capital, Agniratha, home of the original machina location, and the site where Ego is hiding out. As you can tell, a very somber area. Nothing seems to be full of life except all the machines like Mechon running around. There's a nuke! That was early! We need to find 5 of these fairy dioids things, right? Will these really help Agniratha look beautiful again? Hilarious as aside, that's actually the first time that's happened to me, so...
So this is the Mechonis capital?
Yes, Agniratha. The heart of the machina civilization.
It looks so desolate. Like there are no signs of anyone living here.
It truly is a soulless city.
Here, bad place. Ricky want to go.
So the machina built this whole city? Not too shabby.
It looks like the buildings have been here for a very long time.
Look, Shulk. Dino Beast. Dino Beast eat city.
A dino beast? Here?
But how?
It is a Telethia. It looks like it's stone. Why would there be a Telethia in a place like this?
The fossilized Telethia are what remain of the beasts that attacked the capital in the ancient battle.
Why did the Telethia attack your city? Wasn't the ancient battle only between the Bionis and the Mechonis themselves?
The answer to your question can be found in that tower, the data center. It is better that you see with your own eyes. Only then will you truly understand what happened between the Bionis and the Mechonis.
That's right, so there's definitely a huge battle going on. That might have been what we've known before, where the Bionis and Mechonis fought, but we never understood the reason why they fought. You can definitely see some more Telethia corpses here. This is a new one that we've never seen before. It looks similar to the small ones that we first fought when we first fought a Telethia. Back when we only fought the Telethia spawn. Now we just need to go around this way to Central Tower. It's a new landmark that we can get to. And, as well as, there's a bunch of quests. There is no comments about these quests, in case you're wondering. So do not worry, you can skip past these. Some of the Mechon are out of control and ignoring their orders. They must be neutralized. Dreads. So, really, I don't really need to say anything because this is just a lot of quests that are leading to money or experience. So, unironically enough, this first time I recorded this, I accidentally did not realize how long I was recording, and I accidentally went up for up to 2 hours. So, yeah, unfortunately for me, this is more or less a re-recording where I shortened the length. As much as I want to try to get every tower in one go, I know for a fact that's impossible for me. The military status ones are different and access power. This is known as the unique monster quest. So there's a bunch of unique monsters in this area. I am not kidding you, this is going to actually have the most unique monsters in one area at a time. The other one against it as well is the same one, so keep an eye out. Mechon must have equal power, apparently. Yet there are face Mechons, so there is no such thing as equal power here. There is one over here, which is the Strategic Intel Terminal. Performing enemy comment string analysis. Samples from the Tumultia that attacked Agniratha required. This one is a group of multiple, so you're going to have to talk to this thing twice. If there must be sorterization, we just need to find parts. We already collected one fairy dioid. And this one is part Elves and Grip Springs. These are a pain in the butt. I am not kidding you. The shop here is actually quite important. You can actually buy new machina items as well as new gear. For example, the certain gear are actually better than others. However, some gear are better off left unexplainable. So the boosters, you can technically get better ones when considering the fact that this gives you agility of 5. I'm going to recommend buying some of these so that way you actually have the ability to have more agility, because Fiora is better as a speedy type rather than a tank. If you want to go full power or speed, do this so you have the best ability, best of both worlds. So yeah, that's my advice. However, as you can tell, when you increase your speed, you lower your defense, so you have to hope and pray you dodge attacks. Otherwise, you're just going to get smacked for it. So I'm going to re-equip Fiora with new gear, because really, I don't need to equip everyone else with new gear. We also have a new skill we need to go check out later. Speed goggles, speed frame, speed arms, speed boosters. Okay. Double attack, a lot more power, and definitely a lot more haste. Haste is probably your best friend when it comes to Fiora. We will be getting probably better gear later in the future, but for now, though, we're fine with what we have. Anyway, I forgot the skill tree. Melia learned the next skill, which is finding increased chance of rare crystals from deposits. This is actually good. If you give it to all your party members, you have an increased chance of 15 on a group of 3, but really, I wouldn't recommend it all that much because crystals are random at best. So, up this elevator is where we need to go in the central control tower. I'll be trying not to make this too long, so forgive me on the first shot. So, yeah, we just need to get up here. There we go. There's no way we can enter those doors without inside of us, and we're at the data center finally.
It looks like the power's up and running.
Fiora, what's the matter?
Everyone, follow me.
What is that?
It looks like it's here. But it's just an image.
No way. Whoa, you're right.
These are memories of a time long forgotten.
Fiora.
Hey.
They were left behind by the machina before they abandoned this place, so that others may know their story.
Her voice sounds like...
In ancient times, when the Bionis and the Mechonis came into existence, I was born as well. Just as the Bionis had a soul, I came to exist in this world as the soul of the Mechonis. I created my children on Mechonis and acquired this body. They called themselves Machina. And Mechonis was transformed into a world brimming with life. The Machina gave rise to an advanced civilization and built this great city.
This city?
Can't believe it used to be so lively.
They lived their lives in peace and harmony. The gentle Machina worshipped me. Life also flourished on Bionis. The Machina generously shared the fruits of their civilization with the peoples of the Bionis. They believed their two worlds would grow hand in hand. Then, a terrible fate descended on them from above.
Is that the Monado? But why? Why would the Bionis...
Wielding the Sword of Light, the Bionis attempted to destroy the Machina.
Are those Telethia?
I tried to save the Machina, and confronted the Bionis. And so, I confronted Zanza.
Zanza?
The battle waged on and on. Even as our life forces depleted, Zanza and I continued to fight. However, it did at last come to an end.
The giant.
This is when Zanza was imprisoned.
Taking advantage of my final blow to the Bionis, its beings took Zanza and sealed him firmly away. However, the battle with Zanza had greatly consumed my life force. I warned the surviving machina that the Bionis had not yet been destroyed, and that one day he would be released.
I'm the one who released him.
I then entered a long and deep slumber, in preparation for Zanza's inevitable reawakening.
It's all clear to me what you wanted to do. Stop the battle between the Bionis and the Mechonis.
Fiora, I see now. It was her inside you.
Yes. Lady Mayneth desired a body in which she could be free. And after you were captured by Egil's Mechon, it was I who transferred her soul into your body.
But why did it have to be my body?
Because you are close to Shulk, the heir to the Monado.
It was all because of our world, because of Bionis, that this city was devastated.
Now I understand why Egil would want to stop the Bionis from reawakening.
I get it too. But how's killing any of us gonna solve his problem?
Precisely. What happened to the Machina was a tragedy. But we cannot forgive the Mechon attack on Bionis.
What worries me is the Monado that the Bionis used. It's no different from how the legends describe, but still.
It must hold a deadly power.
But you have used it wisely, Shulk. It has not overwhelmed you, as it did me.
He's right. If you hadn't been using the Monado, we wouldn't have lasted 5 minutes.
But it was Zanza who bestowed this sword upon me.
However, it is not Zanza who now wields the Monado. It is you, Shulk. That is also the reason why Mayneth chose Fiora as a vessel. So that the tragedy of he who wields the Monado would not be repeated.
The tragedy of he who wields the Monado.
Shulk, believe. Believe in the path you have chosen, and those who walk it with you. Mayneth once said this of the Monado. The Monado is not simply a unique weapon. It is the light within each and every person in this world.
Light? What do you mean?
It is the light of life. The will to survive no matter what. Perhaps Lady Mayneth was drawn to your light. Beyond there lies the Mayneth Shrine. Egil will be there. Is it still your intention to defeat Egil? That has not changed.
We understand the history of Mechonis now. If he is willing to listen, we will try to reason with him. But if not,
I understand. Then, if that is your decision, so be it. I will try to persuade Egil one last time, but I am prepared for his refusal.
Vinaya.
I know Vinaya said she'll try to persuade him, but she didn't sound confident.
We have to go after her. But how do we get to the shrine from here?
Up ahead is a transporter leading to the shrine. But it's inactive. We need to trigger the verification devices to activate it. We'll find one at the top of each of the 4 pillars. If we trigger them all, we can use the transporter.
How Fiora know that?
Meyneth's memories. She tells me these things.
Do you know how to trigger them?
Maybe my body itself is the key.
Okay. Then let's get searching.
So, now we know what we need to do. Let's go up to the verification device and activate every single one of the pillars. So, yeah. Despite everything, we can try to convince Egil to see if he can see reason. While I admit that it was definitely Zanza's fault, there's something about this that started the whole thing. Shulk would have not gone to Monado if it weren't for Egil launching the attack on Bionis. Gallon Hero is when you get more landmarks acquired, or locations. Anyway, these Mechons are known as unions, and there's a lot of them, so keep an eye out. So let's go and deal a lot of damage to these Mechon and finish them off quickly, because we want to get this out of the way. So, yeah, there's definitely a lot of Mechon running around. However, the downside is, as you can tell, that quest requires you to get low bronze chests. I'm not kidding. It's one of the worst. Because bronze chests, as the name implies, is a pain in the neck to get. Well, there it goes. Accolons are the next step after the Brave series, so keep an eye out. Get over here. Eagers are actually... No, I know fully well what's going to happen if I don't let him lead over here. He's just going to keep shooting a Venerable shot, isn't he? Alright, that's it. He's far enough so that way I can actually hit him around, because it's a lot easier to go after one Mechon at a time if you want to get the drop to happen. Because a drop of bronze quality has a chance of better happening if you decide to do it by yourself. That, sadly speaking, my luck is kicking in again, and I don't like it. So let's get rid of these misters. Honestly speaking, when it comes to random enemy fights like this, I will try to cut them out if they're not important. Because there is no reason to keep these fights in, because they are literally the waste of time. So, yeah. Well, he didn't get Demon Slayer off. How unfortunate. Alright, that's out of this. Get haste. Headshots. And finally, Worldly Slash. Honestly, I want Dumbman's Affinity with Fiora to go higher because, as I implied at the beginning of the video, I honestly need it because, well, the unfortunate downside is there's a heart-to-heart actually required in Hidden Machina Village, requiring you to get Pink Affinity with both of them. I am not kidding you. This is why I'm using Fiora and Dumban at the same time. I think this thing's almost done. Okay, all haste are down.
Okay, let's get going.
Machina Sword 2 is a decent weapon. I think it's slightly stronger than the one we have. I'll check. No, it's actually worse and it loses block rate. I'd rather keep the aggro up and haste because haste is a little too useful. What did they get? Dumban finally got the last bit of critical drain, so that way Prudence is now giving him critical hit plus HP. If you combine this with Heat Haze, it's actually insanely busted because Dumban, if his HP is low, will just gain all of his HP back in a single shot. I am not kidding you, that's how it works. By the way, a note of warning if you think, oh, I can just kill one of them, then run and get the bronze chest no matter what. That's actually wrong. The game still quantifies it as still the bronze enemy when enemy getting killed and through. So, unfortunately for you, you're not going to get the bronze chest from this. Alright, Union is the last one left. Unfortunately, this is also where the one you need, so... Cross Impact and Spear Blade, where it's almost down. It's actually a lot faster compared to when I had Ryan in the party the first time I recorded this. Advanced plates, unfortunately, but what can you do? I get haste by itself. I love how the game's like, oh, it says that enemies are not going to join the battle. And then they join the battle anyway because they matter. Alright, that's it, gun drones. Getting a lot of burst affinity is a lot easier to get. Thanks, Charlotte. Okay. Getting a lot of burst affinity is a lot easier to get a hearts up with your characters, especially when you want to get the affinity max boost. This is technically the best way to do it. If you have Shulk's affinity boost, it's a bit easier for you to get the affinity up. If you want to make sure you get the highest affinity, though, you can technically give gifts to other characters if you know what they like. Easy solutions are for, like, Ryan, who obviously loves energy aubergines. This is the Carcos pillar, one of the pillars we need to go to. So, yeah. Going up, you can see there's a little haste up there. We need to kill it.
Okay, let's go. I don't want.
Alright, don't win your history. However, a warning, if you hit enemies with a wide range attack, that happens. Enemies on top floors can actually get hit for it. I don't know why the range is like that, but it is like that. So, we're running into enemy fights. You're probably wondering what the heck did I just hit? Well, I'm not happy at the fact I hit it, but whatever. Headshots. Charlotte makes chain attacks a bit awkward because she's limited with her arts. Because of, well, headshots are literally only red arts. There's a master boost space above us, which is what we hit. And for whatever reason, Dumbman went after it, but I guess it's because the game said, yeah, go after it. And it's going after us now. Alright, that's... You literally stalled it so that way I could get hit by... I hate it. Master Boost phases are all at 67, so they are very dangerous. And while Master Boost phases are very dangerous, they also have the biggest bulk of the bunch. You fought these before, but they were lower level back in the Central Factory. So, if you fought them in the Central Factory, you fought them here. There's really no difference between the Central Factory ones and the ones. Swing Beat is a wide-range attack that forces topple on something, but thankfully, though, we managed to avoid it except for Charla. Let's get her back up. Because while a character is toppled, they actually are susceptible to losing all the agility they have. There we go. Now, I can't get new part Allison face mech on because, outright speaking, you automatically get this. Bloodstained face. Yeah, the dark of the whole... Yeah, they are literally the dead Homs that you just killed. I'm not kidding you. So, going all the way this way, let's go and get the first weapon. Ooh, new skill. Ooh. Rashness is finally done. So I now increase my attention by one when I use a talent art. So, I think I'm going to go after... While haste buff to the party is incredibly useful on a vacuum, it's not exactly easy. Usually burst affinity only happens rarely, so... Well, in most cases. There's another skill I forgot to check out. I believe it's Ryan. Ryan finally got increased chance of double tap. Ooh, wait a minute. Hey, Ryan, can you give that to me? No? Sadly speaking, this would actually be perfect for VRL, but it can't be done. So, let's get rid of that and give Dumban an increased double attack rate, because it's a little bit better for Dumban to have more double attacks. Our same as Ruined Vision. No, 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 no. I only have 29 left. The only one is she can get his burst affinity for him. Alright, whatever. There was nothing in there I wanted. Ooh, actually, I had to press the switch. So, I will be attempting to do 2 towers in one video. Just a warning, I will definitely try. If I can't do it, then I have to fall back on something else. Examine, investigate this list of the terminal ordered. There's bigger mech on here, as well as some new enemies. The Dread by itself is a bit better, because you can actually go after one at a time. Downside, if you go after that one at a time, you're susceptible to that enemy joining in the battle. So, keep an eye out where it's at. If you want my advice when you want to have a team set up, if you want to have more chain attacks to do more damage, I'd recommend Ricky over Charlotte because outright speaking, Ricky has more red arts to go for. Alright, this is almost dead. I really hope you die quickly. Darn it!
Let's keep on going.
I hate when that happens. So, that's the annoying downside. I keep getting silver chests when I don't want them. So, unfortunately for me, the new part L's are literally only found here, and you cannot find them anywhere else. Smalls as well, and mediums. This guy cannot figure out which one he wants to hit. New part M. M is not what we need at all.
Not bad at all.
Scissor bugs, yeah, there's going to be a lot of new items for Collectopedia because it's an entire new page for us. There's an Exterminator Ember who has the new part L that's located, and as well as Experience Tristan. Familiar of Camelot legend, Tristan was the knight that was in part of the Knights of the Round. So, yeah, the theming is still going. So we just need to get this Exterminator out of the way, because Exterminator is actually one of the more dangerous enemies to fight.
Come on, we can do it. Don't
Charlotte,
let a
shoot it.
single one escape.
Thank you. I was hoping Charlotte would shoot it, but that's a little bit dicey.
Ready and waiting.
Alright, let's increase our tension by 1 gauge, because that way we can use this. Probably wondering I should not topple it. Yeah, you shouldn't, because Exterminator actually has a topple spike, so do not do it. Let's use Gale Slash so we can actually do more damage. Sadly speaking, even though our affinity is decently high, unfortunately, Dunban has the lowest chance of getting a chain attack going. I don't know why. Big spin is not good. Alright, more tension. Gun drones again. If you want my advice, you want to keep this art and give it to other characters, you can actually do that, and it benefits the most, because this talent art is most confident. New part L, actually. This, I believe this one. Yes. We need 3 of these, so let's get an eye after this. Let's get this scare over this way, because we want to get its attention so we can actually lead it away from Tristan. While they drop separately, I'd rather not run the risk of dealing with it at the same time, so keep an eye out. Yeah. Ow. Okay, that's it. I don't really cut these because I know for a fact the star is literally the easiest thing to die in a single hit. What did I hit? Did I hit these dreads from the... I hit the dreads from the bottom. Okay, that's pretty funny. Admittedly, it's pretty funny because, honestly speaking, in the previous recording, I accidentally hit Tristan from up top. I am not kidding. So, whip the slash. There we go. Finally got to 4. 1 dread down. We need a couple more dreads anyway, so this is going to be an easy fight for me. Looks like Dunban's using his talent art, so let's use our talent art as well. Well, they left. So, yeah, that can happen very frequently. New part S. Nice. We need 4 more of these. Tristan! Buddy! Pal! Best friend! Lovely machine of my life! Please die. Tristan is not susceptible to being toppled spiked, so we're fine to do the damage. Unfortunately, we hit the enemies in the low, but I'm fine with that, because it's not like the threat. Let's do this. Headshot. Let's use Gale Slash. Double wind, your history. And now I'm out of options. I had to use Metal Blast. Plus side is, I can actually use Steel Strike to knock you down. This is a quick and easy fight, so yeah, we're pretty fine with this. And I think the threads are coming back up. Yes, they are. Look, you guys avoided me the first time, and it's not my fault you guys wanted to fight me now. Demon Slayer is immediately amusing to me, but it's fine. Okay, this actually makes it easier for me because I can actually knock him out in this shot. Then I can shoot the other one for damage, and then I can follow up with Wardley Slash to do even more damage. Gun drones. Level up. Well, this thing's definitely dead. Metal Blast. Doubled? Oh, man, game. Really? No matter what I do in this game, I always get dumb luck. And this is one of them. Let's see what the game gave me for this one. Machina Blade 3. Ooh. That's actually decently worth it, but what can you do? This one, let's see what this one has. Blade 3 and Blade 2. Why? It's literally the... Okay. Actually, Blade 2 is slightly better than Blade 3. What the heck? Yeah, actually, yeah, that's technically better. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it what it is. So, honestly speaking, I'm gonna switch Charlotte out for Ricky because I'd rather have Ricky some more hard chances. So, yeah, there's also a lot more unique monsters in the area, so yeah, I told you this already. So, let's go down this way instead, because there is a unique monster down here. There's a lot more drops as well around here. I believe the annoyingness is the fact that we can't really find... You have to go to the other side of this one. Yes, it is. So, which one was it? I believe it's Beautification. Yes, it was. Beautification is probably the pain in the neck. Fairy dioids are a pain. There's another one over here. I believe it's Cure. I don't remember if that's on Arthurian Legend, but if it is, I will put it on screen. Because a lot of these are based on Arthurian Legend. I don't know why they decided to do this with the gimmick, but it's fine. I like that. Alright, this thing's dead. Confusion on an enemy is hilarious to me. Alright, there you go. Now I'm gonna keep you stunned because you cannot do anything after that. Man, this thing's gonna stay toppled for a while. The only reason I didn't get to use the chain attack is probably because Fiora and Ricky's affinity is smaller. Alright, sorry, Tempest again. It was a lot of damage. So, yep, a lot. Ooh, Steel Strike again. Man, dumb man, you're getting this off way too easily. Well, that's not good. Big guy decided to join us. Confusion. I just realized I'm totally gonna waste it. Bye-bye.
I really like our vibe.
Unity is vital to a superior.
Well, that's coins. Money for us. So, yep, he's down. And now let's deal with the Cycle. Cycle has the new part L. Let's use this so we can do more damage. Experience. Ooh. Sheesh. Unfortunately, because big enemies are big enemies, you have to use Break and a Chain Attack in order to get these guys to lower their defenses so you can simply deal the Break couple damage. Like this. And that's... Get up for me. Well, that's not good. I got a silver chest. That's not what I wanted. Alright, whatever. Grape String, always the most annoying one to get. Let's see what the unique monster dropped for us. Machina Rifle and a HP Goggles and a Splitty Griff. Okay, let's see what the Goggles has. HP Goggles have one more defense point, but they have lower ether defense. They don't have a guaranteed slot as well. They don't have the aggro down slot on. I'd rather not, because Fiora actually does better when she has no aggro on her, honestly speaking, because it's a pain to have the aggro. Let's get these bright ether gears. Alright, good. Let's see what we got for that one. I think I got something decent, because of the 4-star quality. Initial tension. Ooh, actually, I can get a lot of initial tension right now. What am I doing? That was too easy to get initial tension 5s. I'm not kidding you. Initial tension 5 is stupid. So, let's go and see if we can increase Ricky with a new gear. TARDIS helm looks funny on Ricky. The Athlone series, of course, being the lower variation, so yeah. Unironically enough, the TARDIS greaves are actually better on Ricky because, well, defense. Ricky's a bit tanky for me, so I need to keep him like that. So, yeah. We also need to get rid of the Brave gears so we can actually get more Athlone gear. Because, unfortunately, for characters like Melia and Ricky, they're naturally only able to equip light equipment. Unless I get the medium equipment slot for Ricky and Melia, I cannot give them the heavier equipment. So, yeah, kind of stuck. Heia's pillar is one of the next pillars we need to be at, so let's go and deal with this quickly. I'll cut this out. Another level up. Alright. Now cutting back out. That was easy. Let's same face again. So I think he stops on the second, third level, so it's not like it's too much of an issue to deal with him. The upside are better than the downsides because, well, he's by himself. And then we can get a new part L a little bit easier on the Grands. Having double attack is such a blessing. Unfortunately, like the other enemies that are the same type, these guys have the topple spectating. That's what you want to watch out for when it comes to enemy types, when it comes to their design and understanding of what they have. Like, these Grands are like the bigger enemies, so you're pretty much immune. I gotta tickle you to kill you. Nice. Advanced chamber. Ah, dang it. I was hoping for not advanced chamber. I was hoping for something lower. Dang it. Second control platform. Let's activate this switch and finally get ourselves a second area unlocked. Well, I did say I get 2 pillars in one video. I definitely am agreeing to that because this is just exhausting. So, thankfully speaking, though, I know for a fact I have a little bit I can do before I decide to end this off. There's bigger enemies running around, as well as some new mechon. There's a radar running around on the side, so let's go and smack it up a rock. There we go. Now, a recommendation I want to say outright, I probably said this before, but I don't know if anyone's watched the previous video, so I might as well tell you it right now. If you want to click the PDF pages, however, you want to also get the items for the quests, I'd recommend putting the items in the PDF first before anything else. That way you actually have the items so you don't have to deal with them later. Because, honestly speaking, it's a little bit easier for you if you decide to do that instead. There are more mechon running around, so let's go throw a rock at this offensive grave. I think this is the one that has a new Cortex. Or this is for a quest. I don't remember what time. I think it was the quest I'm going to just deal with second video. Really, game? Ether Drain? Okay, game, what the heck? I don't know you anymore. There's a lot of drops down back at the beginning. Oh, it's just those mechon. I was wondering what the heck was going on. Really? Ether Drain again? I don't get you. Ether Drain? Really? Okay, I don't get it, but sure. It's not exactly the best art, given the fact that you reduce the target's ethers in order to deal more damage. Get the increased power, so yeah, it's pretty much what you're gonna run into. Anyway, Grands are, again, let's cut this out. Now, Ricky finding items is actually a bit easier in order to get access to a new part L if he grabs it. There we go. Downside is, when you do that, that means you're running a risk of the game deciding, oh hey, I'm gonna give you a bigger quality chest instead. Whoa! These should really help along Colony 6 restoration. It was no easy task collecting these 2 pieces of Luisa silver. You need 3 of these before you leave the area completely. So, unfortunately for me, these reds are not exactly the easiest thing in the world, and I hate them for it. Because I hate fighting 2 enemies at once when it comes to this. Bring that sword 2 again. Alright, whatever. Wise Grimoire is over there. If you want my advice, you can topple lock him to completely stop his ability to do damage. I recommend going after the Meditative Venera first, so that way you don't have to worry about the giant attacking you at the same time. Because this guy will attack on group. Do this. There we go. Now I can actually get chances for talents. Do this first, and then I'm going to use my super. So that way I can make next arc have increased damage. Neat, just do that, and holy pulley. Nope, resist. I'm gonna make you fall. There we go, now we can deal some more topple damage. Because Ricky does more damage with topple rate. Getting an experience grab from a unique monster is stupid because you get a lot of experience for it. Unfortunately, the big enemy, of course, have the natural defense against breaks, so you can't exactly do enough to... Okay. There we go. Confusion on this guy is hilarious. Ricky gets sneaky off, and then finally, and last but not least, I want to do heal slash so in case he does more arc damage. Perfect. Let's see if this does enough damage to kill it. There we go. One unique monster down again, and another fatigue coin for us.
We did it!
There we go. Let's see what we got from this gold chest. Cure round. Okay. Did I already get that or no? No, I didn't. Okay, that's actually good. Charlotte could use Cure Round because Cure Round is like Cure Bullet, except its entire party. So, once we have a lot of AP saved up thanks to Ricky's stinking AP stealing, I might as well just use it for the sake of it. Now we can pretty much clear immunity very easily. There's another skill I unlocked. Charlotte gained access to the second to last, which is increased tension when taking damage. If you want my advice, give that to Ryan if you want his intention gauge to go up. There's a Mammoth statue up here you want to get to, so you can actually go back here at any point. Very important to do that. Ran by itself. Hopefully we get a bronze chest for this, because I'd rather get the bronze chest because Sakura drones. Ooh. We already have the Sakura drones, however, these ones actually have a slot on them. I might as well grab them so I can get new slot items. Let's see what I want for today. I think I want initial tension so I can get more tension quickly. Thank you. Now, these guys are tame enemies next to the Lafayette Bridge, so you have no choice but to fight them. As much as I would like to do more towers in one video, I'm going to try to do this smaller, but at the same time, almost done. Because next enemy is actually an important enemy that I want to talk about because it was something funny to me that happened on that previous recording I talked about. Remember when I said I had the dumbest luck in the world sometimes? Well, I'm not kidding. Destructive Boris was the one that gave me the dumbest luck in the world. In items that you can actually get from its drops are 2 art books in particular that are the most helpful art books you can get from this. Do a chain attack again, and let's do this. And break. This, and this. We're gonna do more damage. I need to get this one. Hopefully the 2% rate is active. Make it glow 5. Pierce is annoying. Alright, that's it. I've had enough of your annoying top thing. I'm gonna make sure you topple and you're gonna like it. I said topple. Thank you. I did not. You know, maybe I did. Maybe I did actually, because I can use double wing with increased damage. No one believes me. Alright, whatever. Now, please die. There we go. Very good.
Let's press on.
Victory to Ricky!
I did not get lucky this time. Alright, whatever. Lord Leggings gives you an HP of 4. Very good, in case you want HP. So, yeah, that guy in particular can drop the art books for Summon Copy and Worldly Slash. Insanely good. I'd recommend going after him if you want to continuously try for those art books, because they are a pain in the butt to grab. Whoop, I just fell down. Yeah, maybe I did mean to fall down. Maybe I did. No. I clearly did not mean to fall down on purpose. No one believes me, do they? Okay. There's a lot more unique monsters running around, so I'm going to cut this fight out. Dio's Pillar, I think we got a new skill, so I might as well worry about that last. Well, that quest is completed for the destructive enemies, so I dumped that one. Reds are almost left. Master's Fit. Okay, game. Okay. I understand my stupid luck's kicking in again. And if only our books get kicked in. There we go. That took an annoyingly long time.
Not bad at all.
Alright, let's check the gold chests I got. Good grief me. What is with my luck? Machina, Blade 3, and Argus. Retreat, whatever. So, enemies you see moving around is definitely a item that's not a art book. Oh, hey, look, a cycle again. Let's see if we can get a new part L this time. I'll cut this out. Oh, good, new part L finally.
I can see this isn't pushing.
There are more Mechon over there. Spicy banana. Ooh, I'm done with the new part else. Now, what was that skill that dropped? Ricky gained increased chance of silver chest. Ah, dang it. No wonder I'm getting more silver chests. He keeps getting them. So, unlike normal areas, if you don't have to worry about skip traveling if the enemies want to respawn. So, yeah, this area kind of forcibly respawns enemies on certain occasions, even if you don't skip travel to them. I'm going to do one more tower, and then we're going to end this off right here, because, honestly speaking, I'd rather get the towers done, and then I can get my fun stuff out of the way. I can go for any one of them right now. Ow. Okay, tight this out. Get your butt off my face.
Ricky was cool.
That was annoying, and it was for a quest. Alright, whatever.
We win.
Not bad. Not bad.
You're going to see a 10% increase.
Pushing you at all.
There's a unique monster running around up there, if memory serves me correctly, so I'd rather not right now. Alright, Master Drew's Space. Cease Pillar. Let's go and clean this out. Clean this out because there's enemies there that we fought before. That was annoying. Alright, we're done with that. Unlike most towers, though, there's nothing on the bottom except something else entirely. If we go down this way, there's actually a ether gear down here. With containing a water ether gear, which is good for bright water crystals, which give you HP up. Let's have a look-see. Recovery up and damage heal. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Actually, Kagura up. What the heck am I doing? I can actually make Ricky tanky. What the heck is wrong with me? Wow, Charlotte and Shulk are almost pink affinity. That's insane.
This is better than
Game?
usual.
Really? Alright, fine. I don't need it. I don't need it. I need it! Ether up 5. Wait a minute. I just realized something. What's the next ether up again? I only have 22. Okay, that makes more sense. 35. So the last ether up is a low ether up. Let's give her the Echelon bottoms because that's actually better for her. And now we have the ether up again. I would like to try to get more ether up damage, but what can you do? Gloves, perfect. Let's get a ether up again. Now we have 150 ether up. Inventory is kind of weak. Alright, whatever. We're done with that, so let's head to the top of the tower because we're at the end of this one. Crafting friendship is when people craft a lot more. Oh, great, a Grand. And it's joined by somebody else, I believe. No, it's not. Okay, this is actually easier for me. Well, the Grands are all down and out. Come on.
But we mustn't be careless.
Okay, game, that's getting a little silly now. I think I've had enough of the gold chests. You're just throwing them out my face. What the heck? You know what? Future me, make a counter for that. As much as I hate giving future me more work, make a counter for that entirely. Because, man, that is stupid. Also, I did promise. So, I think we're ending this off right here. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, we're going to be unlocking the last tower, and then cleaning up whatever is left in Agniratha, and maybe, just maybe, getting Dunban and Fior's friendship to maximum. See you all next time.